Hello, friends. All right, wait for everyone to get here and then we'll get started. How to do my makeup, because I have a laundry list of things I need to do today, but I thought I would come on, get ready with you guys. You guys are the funnest to get ready with. I'm going to go ahead and put my shopping link right here in the comments. So this is where you can find all the makeup, the tools, the skincare. Literally everything I use on my face is all available right there, minus like one thing, two things. I'm like looking, scanning, two things, that's it. Wow. You like what you like, right? The only two things I'm using that aren't by Younique are this NYX lip liner, which you can get at Walmart, and then this highlight brush by Sephora. It's called the Pro Highlight. Literally everything else is from Younique, which is kind of a trip to me. Cool. Hi, guys. So from my snippet that I just said, I'm going to be using the brand new pressed powder brush. So stay tuned for that to see how that goes. All right, let's get started. Hold on, let's get the hair tie. How's everybody's day going? Hello, I am good, thank you. My shirt is from Free People. I'll go ahead and link it after I get off here. Oh, I'm sorry, Clarissa. I hope your day turns around after this. I'm just gonna like throw this up. Because we're gonna get started. Okay, so I'm just putting on my makeup. So let's chit chat. If you guys have any questions about makeup, about skincare, hair products, let's just have a chit chat. So comment below and let me know if you guys have any questions. Yes, absolutely, Erin. I use concealer as foundation all the time. That's funny that you said that because I almost did that today. Hi guys, thank you for being here. If you guys have any makeup questions, I feel like I teach so many like tutorial-based tutorials, like walking you through every little thing about what I'm doing. And I thought I would, for today's tutorial, let's just like answer questions. I should have just named this a Q&A. So if you guys have any makeup questions, holler them out below. And then if you need any type of recommendation, if you need help picking out your products, just comment below and say color match and I'll message you. I just got the stick foundation. It's one of my absolute favorites foundations. I love it because look how fast that covers. Oh, it's so good. And it's creamy and it's moisturizing. I really chair it. I'm trying to find something to make it healthier. Yes. Oh my gosh. So you need to get the Rehab hair mask. It's phenomenal. It's on my Launge website. I'll send you a full recommendation on what you should use to like bring your hair back to life. Love the BB cream from warm weather. Absolutely. Been a while since I've watched you. Awesome. Thanks for being here. I hope your day gets better. Looking for good makeup for mature skin. Awesome, Kimberly. I will message you. Yeah. Hello, guys. Hi. Perfect. I see your guys' comment for color match. I'll message you for that. What color are you using? Love the editorials. Makeup makes us feel good. It's a pick-me-up. Absolutely. Totally agree. I'm using the shade Lace in the stick foundation, and I'm using the blending bud to blend this in. Both of these are available on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And then you can totally layer with this. So that was like one layer, and I'm just going to add a little bit more just for a little more fuller coverage. How often do you use the lash serum? Every single night before bed. Got the BB cream as well as the other things. Yay! I'm so excited. Is there anything similar to the old SPF finishing powder? This stuff was awesome. SPF finishing powder. I'm trying to remember what that was. That's been a hot minute. I would probably do the Prime to Set powder for you. Hello, longwear foundation and primer for large pores and aged skin. I would do the mattifying face primer and the spray foundation for you. Do you know that before knowing you, I never used blending buds? Oh my gosh, I bet your life has changed. This is my favorite must-have way to put on makeup. I love watching you. Such an awesome, good mood. You always end up looking fabulous. Plus, I love your closet. Thank you. Stick foundation is my favorite. Me too. I love just how easy it is. And look at my skin. It doesn't look like I have a ton of makeup on. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look creamy. It's just such a wonderful coverage. It just lies so beautifully on your skin. And like I said, it's hydrating. And we're using it on a damp blending bud. All right, now I'm going to go with concealer. Do you need to change your makeup for summer? that is all personal preference. I personally hop between makeup, so not the brand, but like the type. So I kind of bounce from liquid foundation to stick foundation to spray foundation, which is this guy. And I feel like my skin really likes that because it won't almost like build up a tolerance almost. But most people tend to like stuff that's a little bit lighter and more hydrating for summertime. So I usually veer more towards the BB cream and the stick foundation for summer. Oh my god, love your top. Thank you. I'll link it on my like to know it after I get off here. When I use a concealer, I use just 2 small amounts, and when I use the blending buds, I still look cakey. What am I doing wrong? Chris, I would highly recommend the exfoliating face mask and exfoliate underneath your eyes at least 2 times a week. That will really, really help. And then also making sure that you're using the unique blending buds and that they're damp will really help. Stick foundation saves so much time. Could not agree more. I ordered the 3 mirrors from Fancy. Yay, Michelle. I'm so excited for you. Spray foundation full coverage. It is. I have noticed that at work, when I get hot, I start sweating. My makeup seems to move or just looks odd. Not sure how to fix that problem. Linda, I would grab the setting powder and the pressed powder. Also, the setting spray will really, really help. But you want something for your makeup you want something for your oils to be absorbed into. So that's not happening. So setting powder, setting spray, pressed powder will all help. Do the same thing, change up my foundation. Sorry, I missed the name of the concealer and the foundation used today. I love the spray. So I'm using the stick foundation in the shade Lace, and then I just went in with the Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza. And this is the one that has the caffeine infused in it, so it gives you like an instant eye lift. I love it. And again, that's going to be all available on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. How can I make my eyes look larger? I would do a white eyeliner in the shade Pristine. It's on my website. That will really, really help. How do you dampen the buds before use? So you'll turn on your water in your sink, and you'll squeeze underneath the water and then turn the water off and then squeeze till no water falls, then they're ready to use. I love Johnny Cash. Me too. My grandpa really loved them. Any shame wearing BB cream all year round? No, not at all. If that is like what you prefer, you do you, boo. I love the BB cream. I love how like light and natural it looks on the skin. Yeah, you got the compact mirrors from Fancy. I love those mirrors. None of the works for me. Others as well. I follow my skincare routine to a T. What could it be? It depends what the issue is. If you're not getting enough coverage, if it's creasing, it could be a few different things. So message me, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Get the best recommendations for makeup. Aw, thanks, Jennifer. No matter what concealer I use, my dark circles still show. Are you using the unique one? I highly recommend that. Another thing, too, is the unique eye cream. If you're not using the eye cream, my lord, you are going to have the most amazing results. You'll use it twice a day, morning and night. You need it. It's amazing for healing dark circles, which, again, is called the unique eye cream. Let's see. Plus the Core 3. Yeah, super good delivery. Thank you. How long will delivery take to the UK? The normal shipping time, 5 to 7 business days typically, because we actually have warehouses in the UK. We also have warehouses in Canada. We have warehouses all over the world. So when you order on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, it actually ships from your country. So it should be normal shipping time. Does it have to come across a pond? And I'm trying to answer questions as we go. So if you have questions and you get frustrated that I never see them, today I'm focusing just on questions. So holler them out. Holler them in the comments. All right, so for pressed powder, I'm going to use the pressed powder in the shade Taffeta. And I'm going to take the brand new powder brush. What powder did you just use? Was the Touch Behold translucent setting powder. This is really good at absorbing that oil and keeping your makeup in place. Also helps to minimize the appearance of pores. I've never seen a flat blending bud used for powder. I like it because it's flat, so it fits really nicely on my under eye. This is from Walmart. I have been using the Rose Water toner for the past 2 months, and I have stopped using face moisture because the Rose Water works wonders. My face is always so hydrated. Amen, sister friend. That's my favorite way to moisturize too. All right, so I'm going to use the brand new Powder Puff Brush by Younique. I have never used this for pressed powder before, so we're going to see how it goes. This is going to be really comparable to the big one I use. It is a little bit smaller for reference. Let me give it, guys, a comparison. So it's a little bit smaller for reference, It's actually a little bit more dense than the one I was using, which kind of works out better for pressed powder. So we're going to see how it looks on our skin. Let's see. Do you use a highlighter? I do, Karen. I'm actually going to do that after I do my contour and bronzing. What is the best options for skincare for dry skin and us ladies over 40? I will send you a skincare recommendation, Bernadette, because I have the perfect recommendation for you. All right, so first impression of the pressed powder brush, it is a lot smaller, so it's not giving me that like wide coverage, but it's giving me the same result as far as setting. I think for this, I kind of prefer using a tapping and blending motion, only because of how small the brush is. So we'll see how it looks when we're done, but so far, I like it. Let's see. I don't want to miss out on any. What's the best option for skincare? I answered that one. I got my Younique foundation, concealer, and primer. I tried it out last night, and I got really creased and highlighted all my wrinkles, fine lines, large pores. So much more visible. Help I follow along with your tutorials. So Sunshine, if that's a really cool name, if that's your real name. Highly recommend to do the pre-makeup routine. If you are just doing like foundation and you're expecting it to work wonders, you have to follow the routine of the mattifying face primer setting spray, primer setting spray. That's really going to matter. Also, it matters about your skincare. If you're not exfoliating your skin at the end of the night, if you're not washing all your old makeup off, all of that can kind of play into creasing and accentuating fine lines. Also depends on what foundation you're using. If you are using the liquid foundation and you have a lot of fine lines, something creamier may be a better option for you. So a lot can play into that. Message me and we can figure out what we can improve. Hello, just got my new brush today. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you. All right, so that was pressed powder and taffeta. And now we're going to go in with the Beachfront bronzer in the shade Hermosa on my tapered blusher brush, following the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth. And we're going to contour. Big difference when I didn't use primer. Could not recommend that enough. Mattifying face primer is my personal favorite because it helps to fill in those fine lines, creases, and pores. So that will really, really help as well. All right. And also how you're setting it too. If you're just wearing like a liquid foundation and it's creasing and you didn't set it at all, you gotta set your makeup, your foundations. Really, really does matter. All right, sides of the nose, underneath the nose. Hello, life is good. Couldn't be better. All right, so we're just contouring to give us some warmth and shape to our skin. And if you guys haven't grabbed the the bronzer yet, cannot recommend. Do you use any other makeup brands? I use what I love, and it just so happens to be like 99% Younique. I always tell you guys, I sell this because I use it, and I use it because I sell it. It's honestly the healthiest, best for your buck makeup I've ever used, and I swear by it. Skincare for normal skin, I'm 45. Anna, I'll message you a skincare regimen. What's the best for covering blemishes and pimples? The Skin Solution Concealer and the setting powder and the pressed powder. I do those like 3 combinations, and I love the results. It's the best way to hide it. I had a blemish, where is it? Right there. And you can't like barely see it at all. All right, so for blush, we're gonna use the shade Sisterly on top of the setting powder brush. You're gonna smile and tap this on. You got your bronzer today? Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited for you. It's my favorite bronzer we've ever had, like I've ever used. And I know they are going to be reformulating a bronzer, so I would grab this one ASAP before it sells out, which it's like while supplies last. So definitely grab it ASAP. I use the shade Hermosa, and that was the shade Sisterly in the blush. That's so pretty. Gives you the prettiest like luminized look. Would you use the setting powder that is also a primer sometimes? It depends what type of skin you have, Kelly. If you have more dry skin, then yes, I would do the Prime to Set powder. The Prime to Set powder has a water release technology in it. I have more oily prone skin, so when I use it, my skin gets really oily. So for me, it's not the good option, but if you have more dry skin, then yes. I used the Luxe lip gloss and the applicator was missing. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy, Laura. Message me. Let's get you a new one. Can you send me a skincare regimen? I'm 48. Yes, Cindy, I would be so happy to do that for you. Nails are cute. What's on them? Little like figurines, like faces. Honestly, Shelby, the best glow is that highlight, that blush and Sisterly, and then that was the Touch of Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly. Those together just give you the prettiest glowy dewy finish. I love it. But thank you for your kind compliment. Caught you live, yay! Awesome, okay. Oh, Giuseppe's in the house. Let's just do that. Okay, so for brows, we're going to do the brow pencil in medium. I always comb through my eyebrows to get any foundation out of there. Let's see, what primer do you use? I have oily skin too. You will love this guy right here. This is called the Mattifying Face Primer. There's no silicone in it either. It's so good. I still have problems with the fine lines and wrinkles under my eyes being more noticeable when I use any type of foundation. So I would try to steer clear of any foundation on your under eyes and just use concealer under there. It'll help to have lack of layering underneath the eyes, will really help. Also, when you're doing your mattifying face primer, really work it under there and let it sit. I ordered the bronzer Malibu and Surreal blush. Should be here in a couple days. I'm nervous about the blush. Oh my gosh, you don't need to be nervous about that blush color. It's so pretty. It's kind of funny because it looks nothing like it does on the website. It's gorgeous. It's not purple at all. Skin regimen for 56 years young. I will definitely message you a skincare regimen. Let's see. Love your shirt. Thank you. No, it's not from Pink Lily. It's from Free People, but I'll go ahead and link it on my Like to Know It, and I'll also link it on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do. I'm also doing a really fun giveaway on my stories. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram, which my name there is Rhea Hope, and then like and comment on the week's photos and share one reel to your Instagram story, and I picked 2 winners to get some blogger mail from me. So make sure to follow me on Instagram, watch the stories to learn what the giveaway is. I've learned so much for you. Appreciate your makeup. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Laura. Can you use the concealer with the BB cream? Before or after? You will want to do concealer afterwards. Can you Okay, so that was brow pencil in medium. So easy. Just throw it on. And then I'm going to go in now with the eyeliner in the shade Perfect. And I did want to remind you guys that this month's deal is buy more, save more, which is a really good way to get the most out of your money. If you spend $80, you save 15% on your order. If you spend $150 or more, you get 20% off your order. So now's the time. If you have been thinking about trying the skincare, the makeup, or whatever, now's the time to do that. Some exclusions may apply, but definitely grab your makeup. Let's see. Aw, couldn't do makeup at all before I started watching Ray. You're so sweet. Thank you. I'll be 60 in November and I get compliments on my makeup from Unique. You're so helpful. Thank you. I'll try your recommendations. Still have problems. Can I message you? Absolutely, Linda. That's like what I pride myself on, is that you guys can always reach out to me. Like, I'm always here. You guys see me here almost every day. You're the best beauty. Aw, thanks. You guys are so sweet. Your inspiration. You guys are gonna make me cry. Is the eyeliner waterproof? It is water resistant. It is dang good though. It does not smear, smudge, nothing. That's why I love it. And it's like $15. Serious question. What is the difference between concealer, foundation, BB cream? BB cream is going to be like a tinted moisturizer, so it's not going to be a ton of coverage, and it's going to be hydrating. Foundation is a base. It's foundation. There can be different types of foundations. Concealer is a more concentrated, a more concealing coverage, like it hides better. But it can also be drying, can also be oily. It depends what your skin is. So that's why it's always really important to making sure that you're getting a color match from someone who's knowledgeable and experienced. I've been doing this for over 5 years. Not to toot my own horn, but I will call myself both of those things. So make sure that you're messaging me here on Facebook before you place your orders, and that you're shopping right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. If you shop on my website, then I can help you. If you shop somewhere else, if you shop with someone else, I cannot. So make sure to shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and message me for any recommendations, or just comment color match in the comments and I'll message you. I'm 57 years young. I love the liquid foundation, the bronzer and concealer. Yeah. Do you use brow gel? I do not use brow gel. I Honestly, I kind of wish I did, because sometimes my eyebrow hairs will kind of like droop down, which kind of annoy me. But I haven't found one that I like, to be honest. I love how you take us with you on your natural, beautiful look to full face. Aw, thanks, Debbie. Tried your recommendation of using BB cream and powder foundation today and love it. Perfect, Laura. I got the Twisted mascara and I love it. Awesome. I love hearing that you guys love this makeup just as much as me. All right, so for this eye look, I've actually been doing this eye look on repeat, and a lot of people on Instagram are messaging me being like, what's on your eyes? Which is kind of funny because it's just this. We're using the Beachfront Bronzer in Hermosa, which we use for contour. I'm taking it on the blending brush, and I'm just going to pop this on the crease of my eye, and I'm not being like anal about where I'm putting it whatsoever. It's another reason that I love this eye look, because it's not difficult. You just throw it on. You're always so helpful. Which is better for, thank you, Michelle. Which is better for mature skin, stick foundation or spray foundation? It depends if you have dry skin or oily skin. If you have more dry prone skin, I would say stick foundation. If you have more oily prone skin, I would say spray foundation. That's my go-to eye look. Me too, Jennifer. Honestly, if I didn't do this for a living and needed to inspire eye looks, I would do this look every single day. It's fast, it's easy, it's pretty. So again, it's the Beachfront Bronzer in Hermosa, and we're taking it on the blending brush. And side note, if you guys haven't grabbed any of the brushes from Younique, I cannot recommend them enough. They are so good. You can find them all right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. They last forever. I've been doing this, like I said, over 5 years, and I haven't had to replace not one brush. The only things that I replace are my blending buds, and I only replace these every like 18 months or so. I love it all so far. I've not changed my makeup products in years. Awesome, Cynthia. All right, so I'm going to set my makeup. And then I'm going to do my eyes. So I always set my makeup before I do my mascara to prevent my mascara from being more wet. Hello. Hi, guys. Thanks for being here. I so appreciate you guys. I have been focusing this whole tutorial on answering questions. So if you have any questions regarding makeup, skin, hair, comment them below and I'll be so happy to help answer it. If you guys need a makeup recommendation, if you need help picking out your products, just comment color match down below. If you haven't yet grabbed your makeup, now is a good time to do so, because we're having a buy more, save more deal all month long. And that's going to be on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And then if you spend $80, you save 15%. If you spend $150, you save 20%. And we just launched the bronzer, and we just launched the pressed powder brush, which I use this for my all over powder, and I really like it. It's very light on my skin, which I like. So both of those are available on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com as well. I just purchased straight from Lange, and I bought stuff for fixing my hair from your video. I can only use Love You Co, but I'm a little confused on how to order from your site. Lori, here is my website. So if you go to Lange's website, I don't want to like not freak you out, but you kind of just fall into their like their shipping service. But if you shop on my website, you get put in a different area that gets your order out faster to you. It's not like you get express shipping, but I get like a priority in their packaging area. So make sure you're shopping from my website, which again, I'm going to write it again right here. That's my link right there. And then for my fancy link, I see someone asking for that. This is my fancy link. And same thing kind of goes with them as well, but I have a discount code with them, which is Rhea15. Okay, color match, yay! Could you use bronzer for hooded eyes? Actually, Nicole? I don't know how to say your name. I don't want to butcher it. But yes, it's actually what I was getting at. Is actually like the best option for hooded eyes, because you're not overpowering your eyes, but you're simply adding a little bit of depth. So yes. Just got here. What's the shirt from? I'll be linking my shirt on my Instagram story today. Where'd you buy your fan? Amazon, and mine don't last very long either, but they're like $3. Hi, Loretta. Good. Thank you. For products made. Thank you, Laura. Is the savings just for money, or will it be in euros also? Yes, it'll also be in euros, and it's the same thing. You spend $80, whatever that's equivalent to, as long as when you're on my website, go to the very bottom and change the US flag to the England flag, and it will change into pounds. So you'll get like all the same savings and everything. It's like equivalent. What's the next color darker than lace? The shade Taffeta, Kathy. What does your tattoo say? Which one? Have a hair question. Trying to get my hair healthier. I have thin, fine hair. It's dry and frizzy. Oh, Linda, I got you covered, girl. I'll message you my dry hair regimen to like bring your hair back to life. You love your Launch products? Me too. Color match, perfect. What did I do before Younique? I worked at Massage Envy for a long time. I worked at Nordstrom for a few years. I had a bunch of odd jobs, basically. Just finding my groove, finding what I liked. I had no hobbies. I had no passions. I had nothing until I started Younique and I realized how fun this was, helping women feel and look their best. Aw, thanks, Jamie. First top flip glass on their way. Yay! Yeah, the Dollar Tree has fans too, Upper shoulder, it says, one day we will live in a castle. Thanks, Annie. Do you think the beachfront tanning drops will really be available 5/22? That is a good question. I would hope so. I've been liking using those on my face rather than like my full body. Personally, my personal experience, I don't really see like that much like warmth from them. I prefer a different self-tanner, but I have been liking them on my skin. Some self-tanners make me break out and the Younique one hasn't, so I like that one for your face. What shade will I be in the stick foundation if I use the color Poplin and loose powder? Most likely the shade Lace for your foundation color. Can you send me the dirty hair regimen? The dry hair regimen? I will, absolutely. I have oily roots and dry ends. Oh my gosh, Sally, I got the regimen for you. I'll send that one to you. My oily hair regimen has been a lifesaver. May I also have your dry routine? Yes, absolutely. I see you switched your big face brush. What brand was the old one and how does the new one compare to it? So the old one, I'll give you the link to it. But the new one, I feel like it's the same. The only real difference is it's not as large. So I would recommend doing more like sweeping motions with it, like circular rather than just tapping. But all in all, I think it gave me the same result. Has your mom tried the tanning drops? No, she hasn't yet. Dirty hair. Love your mascara. What brand is it? This is called the Twisted Mascara. This is like hands down my favorite mascara I've ever used. It has biotin, argan oil, and keratin infused in it. And it has this teeny tiny little bristle brush. As far as what brand it is, it's all available right here. RheaHopeBeauty.com, and you can buy it underneath eyelashes. Or lashes. I really struggle finding concealer to completely hide dark circles under my eyes. Drew, can you recommend a product that will work? I love our concealer. It has caffeine in it, so it's giving your eyes a lot of not only coverage, but also like firmness, which can help. But for dark circles, I cannot recommend enough the eye cream. You need to wear the eye cream. You'll want to wear it AM and PM. I was on their test subject and I could not believe my own results within 4 weeks. So eye cream and the Skin Solution Concealer. Dry hair regimen, I'll send that to you. Lashes, so Twisted Mascara and Lash Primer. That's what I have on right now, and both are on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Which self-tanner do I prefer? It's by a company called Glow Pro. I'll give you guys the link right here in the comments. And then my code is Rhea to save. This one's my personal favorite. I use the 10% mousse, and it's the only self-tanner I've never had to like reapply every week. It lasts me about 2 weeks long, and I never have to scrub it off. It fades so beautifully, and I have really sensitive skin. If you guys didn't know, I have psoriasis, and it's the only self-tanner that doesn't accentuate or irritate my psoriasis like on my elbows and knees. Me too, on the ends. What color foundation to use? I use the shade Lace in the foundation, and then I use the shade Taffeta in the pressed powder. What did you put on your lashes before your mascara? This is called the Lash Primer. This is my favorite to wear underneath the mascara because it gives you amazing length and it hydrates your lashes, which can help to promote a slower shed cycle, which helps your lashes to actually look fuller longer. What is the mascara primer you use? This is the Lash Primer. It's available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Your skin is looking very good. Thank you. Gotta love good skincare. If you need a skincare regimen, comment it below. Just say what type of skin you have. Dry skin, oily skin, and just write it, and I'll give you my skincare regimen for you. If I am Bisque in the BB, what would I be in the stick foundation? And also, what is one shade darker than Bisque? One shade darker than Bisque is going to be the shade Honey. And then for the stick foundation, I would do the shade Lace. Love the Rose Water and Eye Cream. It's game changer, those two. The code for the self tanner is Rhea. And then my code for Fancy, which are the mirrors, is Rhea15. Dry regimen, did you want the hair for dry hair or did you want the dry skincare regimen, Stephanie? The eye cream is serious game changer. Amen to that. I've been buying stuff from your Like to Know It. Thank you, Sally. I so appreciate that. How did you start doing these tutorials? Goodness, 5 years ago. I just jumped on in. Iconically, I have psoriasis and psoriasis as well as hereditary and dark circles. Me and you both, girl. Can you show what parts of your eyes the eye cream goes on? Yes, you'll want to apply it right here, all the way down under here, and you can actually also apply it on your under eye, but you can, wherever your dark circles are, go just a little bit past those. Do you do giveaways? I do. Facebook will actually delete my live, though, if I host one here on Facebook. But I do them on Instagram. So make sure you're following me on Instagram and then watch the Instagram stories, which if you just click on my profile picture, the stories start to play. And that's where I always host my giveaways there. I just came across one of your launch videos today, started following you and caught your live. Awesome. Thanks, Stephanie. I really appreciate you being here. I love that you're actually seeing and answering comments. Thanks. What was the code again for your hair products? You can use, here's my link. You have to buy from the link. That is what matters. And then try the code LOVEYOU, all one word. And if you've never ordered from Launch before, use the code WELCOME. You'll get a gift. When you first started, were you going live and no one watched? That's my issue. So, hold on, let me line my lips first. It's hard to talk and do this. This is that NYX lip liner that's, it's alright. It's alright. Get out like Walmart. Wally World. Okay, lives. So when I first started, I've been doing this for 5 years. So live actually didn't exist, which is aging me. So I did pre-recorded videos and I would post them on Facebook. But yes, I definitely went through a season, a couple years where no one watched. The best thing to do is just act like you're talking to your girlfriends and people watch on the replay. Let's see. I am in the market for a new straightener. What's my favorite? Ooh, hit me with a tough question, Candy. I would say the Lorev is probably my favorite flat iron. And again, make sure you're shopping on my link. Consistency. Amen to that. Love your lives. Finally got one. Yay, awesome. Just trying to watch the replay. Thank you. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to use the shade Sympathetic. I've like fell in love with this color. Plus, I really love the texture and consistency of the liquid lipsticks. They don't crease. They don't like pill up. They're amazing. And they have really good hold for being just a liquid lipstick. And the applicator is where it's at. So good. Good morning from afternoon from Spain. What color did you use in the compact powders with the treatments? Thank you very much. Greetings, bye-bye. I used the pressed powder in the shade Taffeta for my pressed powder all over. I don't know, isn't that such a good color? I know, so pretty. One of my faves. And I love how like soft matte it is. It's not like a dry matte. It's like a creamy matte. So good. All right, so that was the whole tutorial, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this kind of different. Normally I feel like I talk a lot about like application and I like go into like vast detail of all of that. But today I just wanted to do something different and just focus on your guys' questions. So let me know what you guys prefer. If you rather more of a less reading, more explaining tutorial, if you like the kind of Q&A run tutorial. So comment that below and I'll kind of give a tally later to see what you guys prefer, what type of tutorials you like. Have you ever gotten Botox? I do. I get Botox every like 12 weeks, ish. But I have like a full Q&A on all filler, all Botox talk on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, Rhea Hope, and then you can see the Botox highlight there for all questions about Botox and fillers. What color for the lips again? I did the shade Sympathetic in the liquid lipstick. What color? Sympathetic. Do you take your foundation up one when you self-tan? It depends how tan I get, but yes. Sometimes I'll actually only change my pressed powder color, and that seems to be enough. But you can always message me a selfie facing a window, and I can tell you what color you are. You guys love the Q&As. Awesome. Good. A mix of both. Yes. Okay, good. Then maybe I'll kind of hop back and forth. I think doing both is great. Again, knowing that you are seen and being heard and listened. Absolutely. I get that for sure. Awesome. Good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Thank you. So again, make sure you're shopping down here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And if you guys have any questions, message me here on Facebook. And how to message me, click on my face. A description window will pop down and you'll see my name, Rhea Hope. Click on Rhea Hope and it'll take you to my Facebook page where you can message me there. You can message me on Instagram. You can email me. My email is rheacoleman@yahoo.com. So any way you want to reach out, I answer everywhere. So just let me know. I love your focus questions. Interact with us. Thanks. For eyelid, what color do I do if I self-tan? One shade darker than eyelid would be the shade Satin, so that's what I would probably recommend. What flat iron is my favorite would be the Larev. And again, I'll give you guys my launch link again here. There we go. What was the color of the bronzer? Hermosa was the color. You can tell you love what you do. Thank you. All right, guys, so I think I answered all the questions. Again, reach out to me if I missed your question or if you thought of a new one. Comment color match down below if you guys need any personalized help. And I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.